All right, folks, before we get started, one of you viewers out there had an excellent idea. They understand that I get a kick, a charge, and some excitement, motivation around hearing where you're from. My wife actually had this map. She bought it for one of our kids and never gave it to him. So I've got this canvas map of the world. And what I'd like to do, starting with this video, is put in a red dot or a colored dot on this map of where you're from. So please, in the comments, tell me where you're from. Even if you don't say anything else, tell me where you're from. I got 2 dots on there right now. You may be able to see from the United States there. Maybe I have to make these darker so they show up. My #1 fan is in Fort Collins. That's my son, Tyler. And then I've got a good friend from high school that is in Evansville, Indiana there. So I got them already on. So please let me know where you're from in the comments and I'll start filling out this map. Thanks. Should you pay off your home mortgage? I get this question a lot. Everybody that calls with a mortgage is struggling with this decision. So I'm going to explain some of the obvious. I'll be real quick with that. There's a lot of other videos. People do a great job, financial advisors talking about this. I'm going to give my personal experience and what it's been like for me. So first thing, let me qualify. This is after you invest in yourself, after you have an emergency fund, after you're saving 15, 20% for your retirement, you got your credit card bills paid off, all your high interest loan stuff. You're about 5-6 years from retirement. You have your short, medium, and long-term finances covered. So you've got funds in what I call bucket 1, 2, and 3. So you're really covered. You're living a pretty good life. You're not scrimping and saving anymore, but you've got enough assets. Say your mortgage is $200,000. You got enough assets to pay that off, but you're sitting there going, man, I got a 2.75% loan on this for the next 15 years. I could put this money in a CD and get 4.65%. So it makes more sense to invest, right? Financially, it does make sense. Okay. So, everything everybody says, everything you get from other YouTube channels is yes, it does make sense to invest that. Does make sense purely looking at it financial. I'm not going to waste any time. That makes perfect logical sense. However, on the non-financial side, I'm flipping down my slide here, there are some things to consider. I'm sure you've heard about peace of mind. I'm telling you, the hype is worth it. Peace of mind on having no debts, going into retirement, having no obligations. You just feel stronger and more powerful. Why is that important? I'm telling you, folks, while you're working, you're a pretty confident investor. When the market goes down 30%, you say, I wish that wouldn't happen, but at least I'm dollar cost averaging in at a low value, and this is actually a good thing. And you keep working. I'm telling you, when you're retired, it's not quite that of a luxurious up and down ride of the market. So when the market goes down 30% and you've stopped working, it's a little more, not a little, it's a lot more impactful unless you have a plan. Buckets are a great part of that plan for me. My bucket 1, that gets me through most bear markets. Another thing that is very comforting is having your mortgage paid off. What can you dial down your expenses to? You can get them pretty darn low if you have no mortgage, okay? So everything you've heard about peace of mind is worth it, I'm telling you. But there's more to this. Just as important, I believe, is a false sense of net worth. There are people out there, say you got $1 million in all these different piles, but you still have a $200,000 mortgage. You actually have less than $1 million. And you can behave like you have $1 million even if you still have that mortgage hanging around your neck. And that's what I see in some people. They start making decisions like, hey, I've got, I'm in retirement or I'm getting close to retirement. Here's my expenses and the lifestyle that they want to lead. And then I kind of like, well, don't forget about this mortgage. Your net worth is only this much. You got to pay this much every single month. It's a big deal. It pushes people, incentivizes you, motivates you to spend beyond your means. And that's a big deal. I've seen that in a lot of people. Another thing to consider if you are working with a financial advisor, the financial advisor is going to be pushing you towards to keep your assets in investments because they're paid by assets under management, vast majority of them. So they want you to keep that $200,000, invested and growing, and they continue to get more and more money while you're paying this mortgage on your end. So they're good, honest people, the ones I've dealt with. But remember how they're incentivized, 1% assets under management, or, plus or minus from that. So here's the key data point for me. Here's the big one for me, okay? Data is key here, okay? Find 100 people that paid off their mortgage. You will struggle to find one person that said it was a mistake. You will struggle to find one person that is not delighted and overjoyed with their decision to pay off their mortgage. 100%. Do your own study. Do your own study. I'm telling you, the people, read the comments of this video. I'm sure there'll be some comments on it about the delight and joy and excitement. I paid off my mortgage 10 plus years ago, and I still get excited talking about it. So it is a great source of peace of mind, great source of comfort in knowing that if the market goes way down, you can bring your expenses way down. I fall into this category, and I'm telling you, I don't know anybody that paid off their mortgage that regretted it. Not one single person. So, hey folks, I left the comment earlier, the intro to this video is about the map. I'm pointing to it over here. Please tell me where you're from. Let me know if you're in the comments. If you've had a different experience with paying off a mortgage, or you're struggling, let me know your thought process, get the discussion going there. But to me, the evidence is overwhelming. Pay it off if you have these other things in place, okay? This is just really a decision of if it comes down to just increased returns that you can get, and you want to, put more icing on your cake, I really think that you'll get great joy from paying it off. This is Joe out.